Hey guys, sorry I've been gone. I was in the middle of a move and lost kind of some of my equipment where I lost a memory card or a battery and I had to get all that replaced. But yeah, back to full swing, and we're gonna be talking about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. A little bit of setup is about Doctor Strange and somehow this girl named America Chavez. Well, I'll just tell you, she you for people who don't know comic books, her power is that she can punch portals through the multiverse, and she appears in MCU universe, which is confirmed to be 616 for non-nerd people who don't read comics. You'll figure it out. But yeah, so she ends up in the MCU universe or Earth 616, and Doctor Strange just has to kind of try to handle her. But yeah, I think first of all the actors did all amazingly. Benedict Cumberbatch always brings his A game with Doctor Strange, even though I felt like he didn't. I heard somewhere that he didn't want to be Doctor Strange, but seeing him play Doctor Strange now, I'm just like, there's no one else who can play Doctor Strange as perfectly as you. The supporting actors, they did great. Really shout out to Elizabeth Olsen, who plays Wanda Maximoff. Brings a lot of emotion and a lot of just kind of like, kind of a lot to the table. I mean, she has brought it ever since her first showing in the MCU, but here it's just like the pinnacle of all of it, where you can see all of that pain, all that strife, all that emotion just kind of come to a head. And she really did do a lot in the movie, and even in the horror scenes, because again directed by Sam Raimi, he contributed really well. But yeah, a little bit more about Sam Raimi as a director. I think he was a perfect choice for kind of this kind of story where they wanted some horror aspects, but also wanted to keep it MCU and keep it comic booky. From the first kind of action sequence, you feel like you're back in 2002 watching Spider-Man, and he is just bringing on like the cool, funness of comic books, and it's really fun. And also, I watched this while drunk with a couple friends last night, and it's actually I don't know if it's good or bad that I watched it drunk with a couple friends, but it's so cheesy that there's this one scene where I don't know how we knew, but we were just all screaming, "Do the thing, do the thing, do the thing." It's near the end of the movie, I won't tell you, but we were all screaming, "Do the thing," and so cheesy that it did the thing, and we're all just like grabbing each other, screaming. It's like probably not the best way to watch a private screening. I mean, not a private screening, the pre-release screening. But yeah, it's tons of fun. Yeah, the movie's just tons of fun, and a little bit more about the horror aspect, because ever since its inception, this movie tries to kind of interject a lot of horror aspects into itself, and I think the horror really did work. Like, it's not a full-on horror movie, it's still, a PG-13 MCU movie, but the parts where they interject horror were really creative and really fun, and like, I thought the horror aspect was really well done, just because a lot of it dealt with more anxiety building stuff, where it's just like a whisper, or it's footsteps, or it's just a panning shot of just someone's feet running through somewhere, or like a quick glance at someone just toppled over, and you're just like, what the hell is happening? And there's a lot of that stuff, but also when they do use jump scares, I think really well done, just because you know something's gonna happen. You know that a jump scare is inevitable, but the movie does this clever thing where it kind of just lets you feel that anxiety a little bit longer before it like gets you. Like, I won't spoil the scene, but there's a scene where it's a solid like minute where the team was just staring at this, like, I just say monster, but in the movie, I mean, it's kind of a monster, but yeah, this thing that's gonna try to attack them. They're just behind a wall, behind a glass wall, and they're just waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're just like, I know this is gonna be a jump scare. Just please, just do it, just do it, just do it. You're just begging the movie just to do it, and it's just so well done that I didn't care there was a jump scare. It scared the crap out of me. But also, just a little note to parents out there: bring your kids to this movie. Bring your kids to this movie. It's kind of a lesson on kind of growing up a bit. Was there some? Let's just say that PG-13 is basically just a rule, just says no blood, and this movie kind of just finds another way to mess with you. But yeah, honestly, that's everything that I have to say about the movie. I'll watch it again with a friend uh, this weekend. I'm recording this Thursday. I'm gonna watch it again on the weekend with a couple friends. Hopefully not during this time, and hopefully I'll give you guys a spoiler-filled review. Just because I want to talk about the movie more. I think with a lot of movies that I watch, I want to talk about them with someone. And you guys are pretty chill. I think you guys are pretty cool. So I'll be posting a spoiler filled video uh, either the weekend or Monday. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, peace.